What if I tell you that 95% of AI YouTube channels never get monetized? And it's not because of the algorithm, it's because they're breaking one rule YouTube never tells you. And if you don't fix this, your channel will get rejected no matter how many videos you upload. But today, I'm showing you the exact system that can get an AI channel monetized in under 60 days. And near the end, I'll show you how smart creators are making way more than ad revenue alone. So let's start with the mistake that kills most channels before they even begin. Before you even think about scripts, voiceovers, or thumbnails, you need to make sure your channel concept can actually get monetized. This is the step that most people skip entirely, and it's the reason so many AI channels get rejected or demonetized later. YouTube is increasingly strict about what kind of AI-generated content it will monetize. Channels built around AI-generated kids content, mass-produced Reddit story narrations, fake movie trailers, fake true crime stories, or music channels that just spam the platform with auto-generated audio, all of these categories have a very hard time getting through the monetization gate. Why? Because YouTube cares about one thing above all else, and that is value. Does your content genuinely teach something, inform something, or meaningfully entertain someone? If the answer is yes, you're in good shape. Think about what AI channels are actually pulling serious numbers right now. There are channels focused on money tips, travel hacks, investing strategies, space exploration, fitness, looks optimization, cruise ship guides, and countless other niches. The common thread across all of them is that viewers walk away having learned or experienced something real. Even a channel that just explains space concepts in visually engaging ways can generate a full-time income because the educational and entertainment value is genuine. Once you lock in a concept that passes this value test, you're ready to build. Now here's where the magic starts happening. Step 2 is what I call the remix method, and once you understand this, you'll never struggle for video ideas again. Instead of trying to invent something completely from scratch, which is honestly one of the hardest things to do, you look at what is already working, and you intelligently combine ideas together to create something fresh. Find 2 or 3 channels in your niche that are consistently pulling in strong view counts. Look at their most popular videos, screenshot those titles, then take those screenshots into an AI tool like Claude and ask it to generate new video ideas by combining themes from multiple top-performing videos together. What you end up with is a new idea that carries the proven appeal of existing popular content but isn't a direct copy of anything. You're competing in less crowded territory while still riding the wave of what audiences already want to watch. This approach is responsible for millions of views across multiple channels, and it works because it uses data instead of guesswork. And if you're serious about building an AI YouTube channel that actually makes money, hit subscribe right now, because I'm breaking down the exact systems top creators are using, and most people never figure this out. Alright, now this next step is where most channels completely fall apart. Step 3 is your script. This is where a lot of AI channel creators underestimate the technical challenge involved. Writing a YouTube script that actually retains viewers is a very different skill from general writing. You need hooks that stop the scroll in the first 5 seconds. You need a pacing structure that releases value at regular intervals so viewers keep watching. You need psychological triggers that make people feel like leaving early would mean missing out on something important. Claude is currently one of the best AI models for generating natural-sounding writing, but it is not trained specifically on high-retention YouTube scripts. You can build a custom project and train it on script writing principles you've researched, but honestly, the quality of script writing advice online is all over the place, and feeding your AI model bad frameworks will hurt your videos. The smarter play is to use a tool specifically built around YouTube psychology and proven hook formats. That way, you can plug in your video idea, set your desired word count, and get a script that's already been architected around what keeps people watching. Do not underestimate how much your script structure impacts watch time, and watch time is directly connected to how fast you hit your monetization thresholds. Step 4 is your voiceover. AI voices have come an incredibly long way in the past year, and the gap between AI narration and real human voice is now smaller than ever. Tools like 11 Labs are currently producing the most realistic AI voices available. One tip that gives you a real competitive edge here is choosing voices that are used less frequently across the platform. The more popular a specific voice preset becomes, the more your content risks sounding like everyone else's. Choosing something slightly less mainstream makes your channel feel more distinct, even if the audience can't consciously articulate why. Step 5 is visuals, and this is where AI YouTube has become genuinely exciting. The gap between what was possible 2 years ago and what you can produce today is staggering. Tools using the latest generation of AI video models can produce cinematic quality footage that would have required a full production crew not long ago. For a space channel, you can generate footage of cosmic events, planetary surfaces, and interstellar environments. For a finance channel, you can create a branded character, like a specific animated or stylized avatar, and place that character in relevant scenes across every video. Consistency in your visual character creates brand recognition, and brand recognition drives subscriber loyalty. Here is one smart approach to managing costs. The most advanced video generation models do produce stunning results, but they can get expensive if you use them for every single second of footage. A strategic approach is to use your highest quality AI video generation for your intro and for key moments throughout the video where visual impact matters most. For the bulk of your footage, you can drop down to a more affordable model that still looks solid. This balance lets you maintain overall video quality while keeping your production costs manageable, especially when you're just starting and haven't monetized yet. If you want to build a character-based channel, here's the workflow. First, generate a consistent image of your character. Then use that image as a reference point for all future visual generation, ensuring the character looks consistent across episodes. After that, use a lip-sync studio tool to animate the character speaking your recorded voiceover. The result is a talking avatar channel where the character becomes your brand, and viewers start to feel a connection to that recurring figure. This is a powerful retention mechanism because people come back for characters they like. Step 6 is the thumbnail and title game, which is the front door of your entire strategy. You can have the best script and the most stunning visuals in the world, but if your thumbnail and title don't earn the click, none of it matters. When looking for thumbnail inspiration, find a high view count video in your niche whose thumbnail layout resonates with you. Use that as a structural reference, not a copy, but a framework. Recreate the energy and visual logic of that thumbnail with your own character and branding. Always make your text as large as possible within the thumbnail. Viewers are often watching on mobile, and small text is invisible. Generate multiple thumbnail variations and split test them against each other when uploading. YouTube will automatically track which version generates the most clicks and shift traffic toward the winner. This removes the guesswork from one of your most important creative decisions. Now, for the actual path to monetization, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Both of these are downstream of views. Views come from compelling titles, great thumbnails, and consistent output. 3 videos per week is the target posting frequency if you're serious about hitting monetization quickly. That cadence keeps the algorithm treating your channel as active, builds your library quickly, and gives you more chances each week to land a video that takes off. Some channels hit those thresholds within a few weeks, others take several months, but the difference between the fast path and the slow path almost always comes down to whether you had a real system or whether you were just winging it. Once monetized, AdSense ad revenue starts flowing, and that is genuinely worth celebrating. But here is what the most successful channels understand. Ad revenue is the floor, not the ceiling. If your channel is built around teaching something, whether that is finance, travel, fitness, business, or anything skill-based, you have the ingredients for a paid community or course. Creating a structured program that goes deeper than your free YouTube content and packaging it for sale through a dedicated platform is where AI YouTube channels go from making a decent side income to building something that resembles a real business. Put that link in every video description, mention it organically within your content, and let your growing audience convert into paying students or community members. The difference between channels earning a few $100s a month from ads and channels generating tens of thousands monthly is almost always the second income layer. Ad rates fluctuate, Algorithm changes affect reach, but a paying audience you've cultivated through consistent value delivery is an asset that compounds over time. The bottom line is this: pick a niche that delivers genuine value. Use data to build your content strategy through the remix method. Craft scripts built on real retention psychology. Produce visuals with the best available AI tools used strategically. Post 3 times a week without fail. Nail your thumbnails through testing. And once monetized, build something beyond ads. That is the complete system. You know how to pick a niche that actually gets monetized, how to find viral ideas without guessing, and how to turn those ideas into videos that people actually watch. Watch this next, because these AI tools are what top creators are using to produce videos 10 times faster, and most beginners have no idea they exist. Start today, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.